Have you ever been seated in an exit row and they come by and they tell you that it's your obligation, your federal obligation, to examine the emergency card that's in the seat flap in front of you? Right. I haven't ever looked at one either. Until today. I have pulled one out of the plane, never mind where I got this. But I found a few things that were so funny, I just had to share them with you today. So, the next time you are seated in the exit row, or even if you aren't, pull one of these out and take a gander. Okay, the one I happen to have shows this little guy. Apparently that means if you have trouble with your seatbelt, call Mr. Buff Lean Muscle Man, and he'll be there to help you. I think this card is rather dated, because if you scroll over here, ooh, that can't be good. Neither can that. That looks bad. We have some of the don't bring these on the plane anti-circles, whatever you want to call those, including the AM/FM transistor radio, the remote control car, and the ever popular, I'm not sure what that is, a ham radio, maybe? Cell phone? Classic stuff. Okay, moving on down, we find that if you are a ballerina, you should be seated in the back row. No exceptions. Moving down, if you have high-waisted pants, it is certainly acceptable for you to operate the exit door. This is one of my favorites down here at the bottom. When you exit the plane, please exit in a perfect pike position. Isn't that awesome? Erik Estrada is not allowed to take his briefcase with him. And again, circus performers, like the ballerina, must exit last or sit in the back row. I have no idea why this man is in a purple tuxedo, but it's funny nonetheless. Over here on the left, we see, I don't know if you can see that very clearly, a woman with fire vision, apparently, looking out the window and starting a fire. Clearly, you're not supposed to do that. Let's take a look at the back. Okay, on the back of the card, we learn, here's Erik Estrada again. Apparently Erik has a knife, so you want him in your raft, so he'll cut the cord, or else your raft will be dragged down with the plane. That's not so good. If you look very carefully at this picture, it shows apparently some sort of hand graspable, I'm not sure what that is, kind of a handrail, a safety rope or something that goes from inside the window out to the plane. I'm not sure who's in charge of hooking that up. Maybe that's Erik Estrada again. It's hard to say. It's hard to know. Here we learn women with pleated skirts should don their life jackets thusly. And here's another one of my favorites down here at the bottom. If you're seated next to a little person, grasp their buttocks firmly and twist to the left, it appears. And be sure and hug and kiss them goodbye. Apparently you're all going to die on the plane, so you might as well show a little affection. That's it. That's the tour of this particular emergency card. I'm not sure if they all are quite as entertaining, but I certainly enjoyed this one.